Indianapolis, the month-long Hypefest has started. The pageantry has begun. Porch parties are being planned and race regalia has begun to outfit the city. All of the hoopla can only mean one thing: the calendar has turned, May has finally arrived, and the historic Indianapolis 500 isn't far behind. Isn't there another Verizon IndyCar Series event being conducted at Indianapolis Motor Speedway before Memorial Day weekend's greatest spectacle in racing?
Why yes there is. Despite the excitement building around them for the 500, full-season teams and drivers know they cannot afford to overlook the IndyCar Grand Prix, the fifth race on the 17-race campaign and every bit as important to the championship standings as the season opener at St. Pete or the much ballyhooed party at Long Beach.
What to expect, why 2018 IndyCar's performing like 2017 is both a good and bad thing for Indy 500.
A valuable 50 points are on the line next weekend for a race that many drivers admit is already hard to focus on because of the anticipation of the crown jewel of the IndyCar calendar. Not only is the 500 the most prestigious and highly attended race in North America, but it's worth double points.
But maintaining focus on the Grand Prix is far from easy. Their environment poses among the biggest challenges. With the Indiana Pacers knocked out of the playoffs and the buzz around Indianapolis Colts draft subsiding, the eye of the city has shifted toward IMS. Local media has arrived at the speedway in droves with questions about how the 2018 IndyCar will perform on the oval in Danica Patrick's final race. The weather hasn't helped their cause, either. Local media is only around IMS this week because of oval testing, which was supposed to be conducted in early April, but was postponed because of inclement weather.
Because the testing was moved to this week, drivers and their teams began the week in oval preparation mode. Now they must reverse gears and start preparations for the IMS road course. It's not impossible, and there's plenty of time to do it, but it's a challenging mental hurdle to overcome, acknowledged Ed Jones.
It is a bit odd, the Chip Ganassi racing driver said between testing stints Wednesday. Last year, as soon as we went on the oval, that was it. We were focused on that. It's a bit different this year, because we've stared on this process for the 500 and then we have to go back to the Grand Prix and focus on that. It caught me off guard a little bit.
It's hard because once you get started on the oval, you just want to keep going down that road, added driver/owner Ed Carpenter.
James Hinchcliffe echoed his competitors' sentiments, saying that even without this week's testing, it's always tough to keep focus on the Grand Prix with the 500 looming. The Schmidt-Peterson Motorsports star added he sometimes feels bad for the races between St. Pete and Indy, because they can get a little lost in the commotion caused by the 500.
More, how old should kids be before going to the Indy 500?
Personally, he said, because oval testing was pushed back to this week, he's had to continually remind himself that this isn't 500 practice, and that after Wednesday, he and his team have to flip the switch back to road course mode.
It's a challenge for mechanics, engineers, everyone, Hinchcliffe said, but it's one he welcomes.
When they added the Grand Prix, 2014, to the start of the month, I was thrilled, Hinchcliffe said. It's such a great addition to calendar, and in my mind, I'm really looking forward to it. I know we all talked about Monday and Tuesday about May has finally started, and all of the rest of it, but for me, May really kicks off when we hit the track for the Grand Prix. That's the new tradition, and I love it.